Forks, and we thought we'd show you around. This town has no big box stores.
Well, the largest store would be Save on Foods, and then we've got a Buy Low Foods across the street.
They have a Dollarama, no Walmart.
We've got a pharmacy.
No Walmart, no Canadian Tire.
Which actually adds to the small town feel because it's a small town.
Yeah.
It's actually very nice here. I feel comfortable.
Just checking in real time on this lovely sunny day. It is August. Before we continue with our video about Grand Forks, just wanted to give you a couple updates, some things that are going on. So we had Brent's birthday last weekend. Here's a clip on that. Yesterday was Brent's birthday. And in true Miriam fashion, brought the camera out and got it all ready and did not take any pictures. Sorry, Brent.
I'm good with that.
So, how was your birthday yesterday, Brent?
It was good. It was tiring, but good.
Yeah?
The weather was perfect for it. Filled up the whole driveway area with relatives and a few family friends, and it was good.
Maybe next year I'll do better. The other update is that our salesman from Travelland RV in Langley had asked us if we wanted to do a video on Grand Design trailers that they have for sale there.
Yeah, Les Mitchell is our salesman, and he has mentioned that there's a couple of hot sellers that are on the lot right now, and wondering if we'd want to do reviews on those, and we jumped at the chance. And that sounds like a great idea. He's just going to confirm with us the dates and times, and also we'll just see if there's anything that you would like us to do, any particular model that you're not able to get near, or something that's a 4 or 5 hour drive away. We can do the review if they have it in stock here, but Travelland is a large, it's one of BC's largest RV showrooms and retailers, so they might have it. So if you have something you want us to do a review on, just let us know and put it down in the comments below, and we'll do our best to help you out.
Looking forward to doing that. Also, won't be a RV show in Abbotsford this year, so one of the bigger RV shows
probably in Western Canada.
Due to COVID, it won't be happening, so this will be your opportunity to get a look at some trailers that you might be interested in already.
If there's something you're thinking about, throw it down in the comments below.
All right, and we're back to Grand Forks. Enjoy. I'm not going to hang up the GoPro today because you'd be staring at the back end of a bison transport truck, but this country is absolutely amazing. Just beautiful trees, scenery. Truck. Beautiful highway to travel down.
And when you don't know the road, you can usually follow a transport, and probably 90% of the time these guys have been on the road more than once. So just keep a nice steady pace behind these guys if you don't know the area.
So we are driving down Highway 3, Crow's Nest Pass, west.
This is Highway 4, isn't it? Or is this 3?
It's 3.
Okay. Sorry, my bad.
We are on the west side of Preston, heading towards Castlegar, and Grand Forks is our final destination for today. We're coming through this highway, and it's basically one lane each direction with the occasional passing lane, and it's quite a climb. It really loses your mind. It doesn't like this mountain stuff.
Oh, now we're going to be going downhill.
Yeah.
Brake check.
Another brake check.
All those things behind me are stopped. quad, yeah.
Yeah, and then you take out your quad and you go exploring.
Yes.
Wrigley is not settling down at all today. She's lying down for a little bit. She's been pawing at us. It's up and down stuff. Driving through the mountains is not making her a happy camper. Oh, Wrigley. One of the drawbacks of traveling in the summer is road construction, and when you only have 2 lanes, quite often you have to stop and wait for them to do whatever they're doing and let one lane of traffic go through and then the other. I had to stop a few times along, just today even.
Yes.
Brent's focusing on the fact that we need fuel. The town is
Well,
just
we don't need fuel. When we hit a half tank, I like to get fuel.
Feels like we're climbing to the top of the world. Oh, we left the mountains up there. It's not much higher to the top. We're coming up on a destination. Dancing Green.
Well. That's a BC Park.
Yeah.
Turn off to Roslyn Trail, that's why.
Uh-huh.
She's from Trail, I believe, right?
I don't recall. I just know she was a super awesome skier who retired.
She got a Canada silver medal?
Oh, yeah. It was a long time ago. The street in Whistler named after her, too.
I think it was, I don't know if she was Olympic medalist. She may have been, but I'm pretty sure she was at, what's that Austrian city?
I don't know. Red Mountain Ski Area.
It's one of the big Austrian ski mountains.
I don't follow skiing close enough, dear.
Is there?
Wrigley didn't even notice the motorcycles. She's so done. You're so done, puppy. That's the only way she'll get better is if we're traveling more.
Yeah, well, elevation is a problem for a lot of dogs.
Maddie doesn't seem to care.
Maddie doesn't seem to mind now. She's 13 and she's got other things to think about.
Yeah.
When she's going to eat again.
And maybe get to go for a walk again. So we're going down this long hill. And you see this car parked kind of cockeyed on the side of the road. Right behind it is a deer that he smucked. The deer wasn't moving. That's like the 3rd deer we've seen.
3rd, 4th roadkill, yeah.
Yeah, oh, it's really sad. Oh, I'm going to show you this though.
Well, we're going across a canyon here. Doggy.
I don't know what's down there.
It's raining good.
There's a road and there's a creek. You can see that beyond the railing. Yes, and it's rather blustery out there today. They aren't kidding when they say deer possibly on road. I've seen a lot of deer on this last couple of days. Down. We're so far into the mountains that the data cat doesn't work, so Google Maps is...
Well, Google Maps will tell us where we are, but it won't tell us anything else.
Yeah, and you can't do any Google searches at all. And I don't even know if we have cell service.
Probably not.
Let's have a look. Nope, there's a big 0 with a slash through it. There's nothing going on. Oh, we got some more road construction coming up here. And we get to stop again.
Happy Canada Day!
Woohoo! Today we're going to take a walk to Cascade Falls. It was recommended by our camp hosts. So we're going to go check it out. This walk to Cascade Falls, we were told it was 45 minutes. And it starts with bridge over top of something, a river. Is it the Kettle Valley River?
This is the Kettle River, yes.
Okay.
And it looks spectacular. Beautiful day. We're sitting probably 18, 19 degrees Celsius right now.
That's what the truck said.
This is actually perfect weather for a hike.
So the river's running very quick through there. People yelling in the distance makes you go,
They're repelling.
Oh my goodness. That looks a little bit scary. He's gathering up his rope. They were repelling. Doo-doo. It's a ways down. Okay, so there's some picnic tables here. Oh, okay. It was much ado. You can hear them roaring in the background. The Trans-Canada Trail, which is good for biking, walking, hiking. But to get to what we're going to be looking at, it's a little bit of a hairy trail, not gonna lie. And we got 2 dogs in tow. Okay, here we go. There's the Cascade Falls. Well, one section of it anyways. There's some pretty serious water coming down. And I'm just gonna hold the... Ow! And it goes all the way down there. I don't dare to get any closer to the edge. I'm a big chicken. The water level is very high in the Kettle Valley River. And I'm a little concerned about those clouds over there. They're a little black and ominous.
Just thought I'd throw in my 2 bits on this Cascade Falls area. It's fantastic to look at. I am, well, a few feet this way. There's a straight drop-off cliff. And then if you just look over here, those cliffs there, they're a good 20 feet away from me. Falls below us. It is spectacular to see. It is scary as fluff. I'm not a big heights person. I don't mind hiking. I don't mind breaking trail. But the trail to get here is almost non-existent. As you can see, this is the trail. You're basically through rocks and trees and brush. There's not much of a trail at all. And one thing I just noticed, way up over on the far side, where we were earlier, there's people up on that side. And there is a bit of a trail that goes down the cliff and it ends up about 30 or 40 feet above the water. And that's sketchy as fluff as well. So it is worthwhile seeing if you're not afraid of heights. Yeah. Miriam says her knees are shaking. I get a little bit nervous just watching her go close to the cliff. She was taking some pictures. It's definitely a sight to behold. Worthwhile trekking here, but there is no markings on the trail. So you just have to be alert of where you're walking, and there are cliffs here and there and everywhere. So, bye for now.
This is the trail that we've been walking on. You can see there's lots of rocks. I'm just watching each one. Poor Maddie is struggling. Wrigley just...
It is not a trail for flip-flops or sandals, I guarantee you.
And I was complaining about wearing my hiking boots because my feet are roasting. Runners would probably be okay, but I'm pretty happy I wore my sturdy boots. Wrigley!
I guess she wants to go that way.
I think that's the better way to go, to tell you the truth.
It is the way to go.
Hey Maddie, we're gonna go this way. Yeah. As I was saying, I'm pretty happy that I wore my hiking boots. It's got a good wide bottom. The only thing is they are morels and they're rated for winter hiking, not for well, summer or spring hiking. I'm coming.
We're at a crossroads here.
Okay.
So this is the main trail we came off of.
Yeah.
That's the trail we came up to.
Yeah.
And this one up the rocks here is the one that we came down to find this trail.
Yeah, that goes up to the Trans-Canada Trail. That goes down to the road. The road actually leads to the U.S. border.
And this road, we don't know where it goes.
We don't know yet, so we're gonna go along here and see what happens. Oh, this looks a little more promising. So I think the Trans-Canada Trail's up top. This is where I saw some people walking earlier. Oh, this looks like somebody had a little camp out here. There's picnic tables sporadically spread out through this trail.
End of the trail.
Huh?
End of the trail.
No, well, it's just got to get under or over.
You wanna hold her?
Yeah, I'll pass her through. Oh, I was gonna go over the.
Over.
Okay, that wasn't the over I was thinking of. Hold that.
Oh, here we go.
Hang on, I gotta take Maddie out.
And the gymnast in you comes out. Dun, dun, da, da, da. Oh, it's a little muddy over here as well, so good thing you brought your boots.
Yeah.
Yeehaw!
There we go. That'd be easier than stepping up there and trying to get down without hurting myself.
True enough.
I got some weird skills. And it's starting to rain. Wrigley, get out of the water. Okay, Maddie, come on, let's go. They're trying to get a drink. You had to take the hardest trail.
Wait here. I'm gonna scout this.
I feel like we're going into a bear's den.
So we're gonna go up to the left.
Okay. We're not gonna go down there?
No,
Okay.
I don't think it's advisable.
I don't know how you're gonna get Wrigley up there. Atta girl. Our trailer backs onto the Kettle River. The water level is quite high, and there is a little beach that I will show you down there. And at one point yesterday when we were here, we had just got here, and I was looking out the back window. I'm like, oh my god, I almost got like a little bit seasick. It was because the water is moving so quickly, and basically where these bushes are out our back window, it drops straight down there to the river, so we are basically hanging over the water. So you can see how quickly well, there's a good window there too right now, but how quickly the river is flowing.
This is just one of the things that I didn't do right. I pride myself on planning things, making sure everything's right, every little detail is taken care of. One little thing I kind of had a brain fluff on is I love this spot. I wanted to back in so far that we backed up right to the river. See, there's shrubs and trees and everything right around us. And we're literally back over the river, but this is as far as I can get. And there is my ladder. And it's definitely over a bit of a cliff. I can't get to it from the other side either. So one thing I'm gonna have to try and do is either reach out the back window of the truck or the trailer, or reach around the corner here to unlock it so I can get the ladder off. Because I always do a pre-trip of the roof. Before we put slides in, that's always very important. If you get a thick stick or a twig or even a bunch of leaves up there, it can cause havoc down the road. Whether it tears your seal for the slide or it gets inside and does other damage. So, one thing I did wrong, but there'll be more.
We thought we'd show you around. This town has no big box stores.
Well, the largest store would be Save on Foods, and then we've got a Buy Low Foods across the street.
They have a Dollarama, no Walmart,
We've got a pharmacy,
no Walmart, no Canadian Tire.
which actually adds to the small town feel because it's a small town.
Yeah.
It's actually very nice here. I feel comfortable.
What else can we say about this place?
Lots of logging trucks.
They have a Fields. I haven't seen a Fields store in forever.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
And then over there across the highway is the...
It's not really the highway, that's kind of like the main drag.
well, it's called Central Avenue, but it's their main drag. And it is part of Highway 3. So we have the gallery, the art gallery over there. We are on a quest to find a sticker that says Grand Forks. Okay, we're just taking a little stroll down 4th Street? 4th Avenue? Street, okay. And we have City Hall straight ahead of us down at the end of the street. And then we're gonna take a left here down at the end and take a walk down there. The weather here is kind of interesting. Wouldn't you say, Brent?
Yes, absolutely.
1 minute, when the sun comes out, it's smoking hot.
The wind picks up, you can't hear yourself think.
It's just windy. We're right in the middle of the mountains here. So yeah, when the wind does pick up, it gets a little chilly. Brent's gonna go in and see if they have any stickers that we can stick on the back of our trailer to add to our collection. They have a clock tower on City Hall. That's so cute. We're gonna go check out this little street down here. Oh, it's hound dog.
That's a big old hound dog.
I guess it wasn't just a Canada Day deal that they blocked this off. It's a real estate broker. All signs there. It's a really cute mural. Unfortunately, there's a car parked in front of it. Just checking out Christina Lake. We are at the provincial park.
Yeah, provincial park, yeah.
Which seems to be just a picnic area, day-used picnic area.
Well, there's a large beach that I can see up ahead of us.
Yeah, we'll go check it out and share it with you. Don't think in this provincial park there's any camping.
I am not sure. There probably is. I know there's an RV park that we did pass on the way in here, but that is a private.
There's no dogs allowed on the beach, so we're just gonna go down this way. We saw another lady go down this way. We'll go to the far end where we won't be bothering anybody who's on the beach. So basically they don't want any dogs in the public swimming area. So there are people in the water, despite it being overcast today. But I was told by our camp host, it's a little chilly. You may not want to go in. This is Christina Lake. Goes alongside the highway. And it's just littered with cabins across the way. Zoom in on those. The lake goes way out there. A boat just went by. That's why we got a little bit of waves coming in here. So then it's just got the little piece of provincial park right along the edge. So there's a fence. And where that houseboat is sitting, that's on private property. So just a little bit of a beach area. It's not a tiny beach, it's a pretty good sized beach. They don't want any dogs on it. Maddie and Wrigley are sitting up there with Brent. And because it's not really beach weather, we are fine with that. That's Christina Lake. I thought that Christina Lake was part of the West Kootenays, but apparently I'm wrong, according to the sign that they posted on this board. Welcome to Christina Lake. So it's part of the Okanagan. I just wanted to give you a clip of what's going on outside. We came in, we gave up. We didn't even try to light a fire tonight. Brent does love his campfires. Look at our little flags out there. They're blowing completely sideways. So I'll just scroll around, you can see the trees. These little bushes that are in behind our trailer. And the river rushing in behind it. And it's gonna come and have a peek out this window. It is just blowing like crazy through this valley. It's blowing so hard that the river is getting whitecaps on it. This is crazy weather that we are experiencing here in Grand Forks.
I was talking about brain fluffs earlier on, and we seem to have had one good one here in Grand Forks. It was such a beautiful sight. I wanted to make the most of it. I wanted to back up as far as I could. Miriam was guiding me at the back, and I basically told her, go back as far as we can. Which we did. And now, I'll take this out the back window here. This is our site. This is our beautiful view right out the back window. It's just fantastic. We're literally right above the water, as it's directly below these bushes here. One issue I did forget is I always check out the roof before we leave to make sure nothing is dropped on it. Twigs, acorns, groups of bunches of leaves or anything. There's my ladder. And there's nowhere for me to get around the rig to climb onto it. Thus my conundrum. I actually was able to. I had to crawl underneath the slide, under the back of the trailer, and slither up the ladder to get onto the roof a little while ago. And it was entertaining for anybody who was watching. Hopefully nobody was. But I got up there, and getting down was a little easier because I knew what to expect, since it was almost a straight drop off below the edge of the rig. So next time, make sure you don't back up all the way. It sure is nice to get a good view and make the most of your campsite, but be aware of what you may need the next day.
With it being so blustery, we made the decision today to bust out the slow cooker that we had been dragging around with us for the last few weeks. So we are having barbecue country ribs. And if we could only do smell-o-vision.
Ooh, yeah. I think I got a little too close on that one, but glasses fogged up.
Yeah.
But oh yes, fantastic.
We're just gonna cook up some potatoes and that'll be dinner. Lacking in our vegetables, but that's okay. There's some cut up carrots in the fridge, Brent.
Ooh.
No?
Better than broccoli.
Brent doesn't really like his veggies. So that'll be it for today. We're just hooking up and we're gonna be out of here, but I don't know if I showed you the site or not. We're right on the edge of the river, and I think, yeah, okay, I'll just show it to you. So down there is the beach, and I don't know if you can see that stick. There's a stick sticking up in the water there. That's where the water was when we got here. I put another stick in the water further out, and it's gone. So the water kind of goes up and down and up and down. Apparently that's supposed to be a really big beach when the water level gets back to normal. There's the fire pit and picnic table. Don't sleepwalk because you'll fall off the edge. We chose this site. It's got 30 amps. There was a 50 amp site further up, but it was really hard to get into. And Brent just didn't feel like the challenge that day after driving all day. And this worked out great because we have lots of space to move around and let the dogs wander on their leashes, of course. And yeah, that's where we are. So This is our site in Riviera Campground. We're just packing up to leave Riviera RV Resort. Say that 10 times fast.
Grand Forks.
And Peter and Deb are super hosts. They picked up this RV park from the previous owner a year ago.
Yeah, they've been here a year now.
2 years ago they had a major flood, so some of the park is in a little bit rough shape.
Right now we are in right by the playground near the front driveway, right beside Highway 3. And basically if we were here 2 years ago May, in 2018 May, we'd be up to our chest in water.
Yeah.
That's how much this whole valley had to deal with in flooding.
Yeah, and they had some flooding this year too, but the park did not get flooded this year. It's a work in progress for them, and thumbs up for them for taking it on. That's all we have for this week. We will see you next week in Princeton.
See you then. And if you like what you see, give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe.
And remember to travel safe.
And ring that bell for notifications.